The Oppenheim group comes with its own brand of office politics.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be super exciting because we are talking about Selling the OC, which is a new reality TV soap opera following real estate agents in Orange County on Netflix. The Oppenheim group has kind of brought the Selling Sunset down to Orange County. So if you haven't seen the show, definitely check it out. But if you have seen it and you're ready to gossip about it, definitely stay tuned and watch this video through the end and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you are new here. You know we have a goal of getting to 5,000 subscribers, so I'm going to need your help on that, and we got to talk about Selling the OC.
All I said was that you guys weren't the girls in the LA office.
I mean, this is a great concept and idea. I loved Selling Sunset. I watched the original show and I really like it, so I'm glad that they're bringing it down to OC. They tried to also make a show called Selling Tampa. If you guys haven't seen that one on Netflix, but I don't think it did very well. I personally didn't really make it too far throughout that season, but Selling the OC I immediately fell in love with. I don't know if it was just like the beauty and majesticness of Laguna Beach, of Newport Beach, of Orange County. I mean, I live in Los Angeles, so I'm not too far down there. I've been around there, but like seeing the houses and like the quality of the camera footage, I was just so amazed and wowed of the scenery. I mean, it is so beautiful. But you guys aren't here to talk about the landscape. Y'all want the tea. Let's get right into it. Alex Hall versus the Alexandras.
Why do you speak for her?
You're just like, you're ruining everyone's fun.
So I think it started off as like the Alexandras, but now everybody just calls them Jarvis and Rose. Jarvis is the taller one, Rose is the platinum blonde one. And I don't really think I'm like picking sides too much. I'm all about villain energy, but something about this show, I don't really think there's like a villain. I think a lot of people online are putting too much emphasis on like who the villain is, who the mean girl is, who the bully is. I think everybody on the show is pretty much equal as far as like camera time and like screen time and like, you know, around the office. I think everybody is pretty much equal except for Alex Hall.
You're ruining everyone's fun.
She's on top. And I don't know why so many of you guys don't like her, and some people are commenting mean things at me for saying that I do like her. I think she is the main character. Like, she is holding this show down. Not to mention, she is so fire. She is so beautiful. She's so professional. Her body, like she is literally the center and heart and soul of this show. This show needs her. Like, she is the main character. I do think she is stubborn at times. I think she's hard-headed. I think she, you know, always has to be right. And there was a few comments which I thought were really unnecessary throughout the season. I didn't like the way she snapped at the Alexandras. The way she kind of came at Kayla a couple times, especially in the listing, I thought was a little messed up, just because she shouldn't have joined the listing with Kayla to begin with if she just like wasn't willing to work as a team. And I feel like Alex Hall likes to be in control, and she has her way about doing about things, which is working out for her. So I don't think that she should be co-listing with anyone, because she just can't seem to kind of compromise. She doesn't seem like she has a lot of patience for people. And Kayla is learning and growing. She is newer to real estate in the office. And I do think that Kayla does not have as much experience as Alex Hall. So I understand why Alex Hall was frustrated, but that whole scene and that whole situation, it was just so fascinating to watch. There's so many opinions. I mean, you guys have so many opinions I've seen online. So definitely, you know, comment down below your opinions on everything. Now, continuing on with the Alexandras, Jarvis and Rose. I like them. I do think Rose is a little bit more of an instigator. I could see that. And Jarvis, I almost can kind of see it too. But like, we need to remember that this is a reality show. The thing is with Jarvis is that she was a lawyer, so she really does come off very like politically correct and like proper, and like she likes to be very like on top of it. You know what I mean? Like, she just has to be like, she kind of comes off like she's better than everyone else. Like, she's like smarter than thou. Rose, the other Alexandra, she kind of comes across a little bit messy, but I think that she also just like wants to have fun and like doesn't take life too seriously. Like, a lot of the other agents are like taking this so seriously, but what we've seen from the show is that you can still sell a house like Alexandra Rose is doing while having like a fun and like laid back personality. Maybe that's kind of the environment that Jason wants to create at the Oppenheim group, but I like that Alexandra Rose likes to just like be a little bit more chill and laid back and not so uptight like some of the other agents, like maybe Brandy, Alex, or Tyler, or Polly. Seriously. But one more thing I wanted to say about the Alex versus the Alexandras is that Alex actually did an interview with Entertainment Tonight. She shared that part of the reason why she had a rift with the Alexandras is because production kept telling her that they weren't a part of the cast. Like, even while the show was filming, like, I guess one of those group scenes where they had the team meetings, Alex Hall did not know that they were part of the show for like the first half of the season, I guess. And I think that producers maybe didn't tell her that just to kind of create a wedge in between them, so there was a little bit of drama, because clearly the Alexandras are very much a big part of the show. They were in the first episode, last episode selling a multi-million-dollar house, the first one. It seems like they're selling the most expensive houses of the entire show, of the entire office. So I do think they're a part of the show, but I guess that kind of explains why Alex Hall was a bit snappy with them and maybe some of the other girls. But like, being exclusive just isn't the vibe. The core group of Brandy and Polly and Austin, and I feel like if everybody's filming the show, everybody needs to be invited and everyone can be friends, but there does have to be a little bit of a divide, so there's drama. And I appreciate that Selling the OC is almost like not leaving anyone alone. Like, at least the Alexandras will always have each other. On Selling Sunset, Christine Quinn was definitely left on an island of her own. I mean, she had Chelsea at the end, but she's still left on an island of her own. So talking about a few of the other characters, I mean, Polly is very eccentric. I think she's very, her on the show is like giving Maya, but then she's also giving Davina. She seems a little messy. I love her accent. I think Polly is a good character, like, on the show. There's gonna be a lot more we're gonna see from her, I think, in future seasons, because they're definitely coming back. They didn't say like when the next season will be, but like, they have to come back. I mean, they really left us wanting more. Those 8 episodes went pretty fast, and I hope that they give us more episodes soon. I wish that they gave us like 2 more episodes. The season kind of ended a little early and abruptly for me when it was just getting good on that last boat scene when they were all fighting. And side note, Alexandra Rose, I love you, but your pants were really ugly. Those brown pants were hideous. They were so hideous. So I like Polly. I didn't feel too good about her with the way she kind of came at Kayla. I mean, Kayla really did make a mistake if she's trying to sleep with Tyler, who's a married man. But it doesn't seem like Kayla is the only girl flirting with Tyler around the office. I mean, Polly, Alex. I mean, I know it's all platonic, but they're biting each other's noses and sitting on each other's laps. Like, Tyler definitely needs to check himself, because he does come across very mature in the conflict situations he's had. And I think he's really good looking, but he is married to a very well-known actress, Brittany Snow. And I'm pretty sure that she like archived like all of the pictures on her Instagram of the two of them together, because she does not want to get involved in this reality TV drama and this mess. Like, she is that actress that you've seen in that movie. You know the movie I'm talking about, where they sing the song Pitch Perfect. And not even that. Brittany Snow has been in many, many films. So I think Tyler wants to maybe join the Oppenheim group and join Netflix to make a name for himself, so he's not living in his wife's shadows, because maybe he's felt like that for a really long time. I do think he needs to, you know, kind of check himself, or Brittany needs to check him, because he shouldn't be doing all of that around the office. And, you know, Kayla apologized and she's grown from it. She's obviously gone through a lot in her life. I did feel connected to her at the beginning when she opened up about being a teenage mom, her parents disowning her, she's just trying to make it. She was a bartender. Like, Kayla really gave us the sob story of the season, as well as like the girl that was able to kind of be friends with everyone. I saw a lot of people saying that Kayla is like a people pleaser, and maybe that's true a little bit, but I think she'll come into her own in future seasons, so I look forward to seeing the growth. We also got the heart story from Brandy. You know, her mom has cancer, and she's, you know, been struggling dealing with that, because the drama just, you know, Brandy's above it. So Brandy is one of my favorite characters as well. I like her. She can be a little forgettable at times, but I do think she still is a key player, and I want to see more of her friendship with Alex Hall, because they kind of seem like the dynamic duo and like the BFFs. Maybe like Brandy, Polly, and Alex are like kind of the center of the show. Moving on to Austin, because I really don't have much to say about Gio. Lauren. Okay, so Lauren is really, really pretty, but she's just really, really like quiet. I think we can see more from her, but she just didn't bring much to the show. And same with Sean. He also was really fun, and I liked him a lot. He was mature, but he didn't give us much either, but maybe in the next season he will. And Austin, on the other hand, is so good looking, and he really like doesn't seem to be super into his wife either. Like, that one scene with the twins was such a cute scene. That was my favorite scene, when we saw his little girl girls, but it kind of seems like he was a little detached from his wife as well. And that was one of my issues with the show, actually. I mean, I loved the show, but my biggest issue is that the guys are all married. If they're gonna bring a show of guys and girls, like that's what we were excited about for Selling the OC, because Selling Sunset is mostly women. We wanted to see some love triangles, some hookups and some connections. And that one scene with Tyler and with Kayla, that maybe something went down or she was flirting with him, that wasn't even on camera. We just heard about it the next day. So I wish that they casted a few guys that were single. Maybe Sean is single, the guy that doesn't talk much. I mean, kind of to wrap this up, I really loved Selling the OC. I'm giving it like an 8 out of 10, and I want to see more. Netflix is kind of frustrating because sometimes they take forever to drop new episodes. Like they've been plugging Selling the OC for like a year, and we finally got it, and it was 8 episodes. So I wish at the end there was a trailer to let us know when the new episodes are coming, because it might take a while. But I really like the show, and I want to hear from you guys, because I know a lot of us are watching it this week and bonding over it and talking about it. Are you team Alex Hall or the Alexandras? Let me know your thoughts on the cast, who your favorite character was. And before you guys head out of here, do not forget to follow me on all of my socials at Zachary Reality. Like this video, subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.